Amazing how I got inspiration for this video via an MMA post-fight interview. Well, you know what they say. Inspiration can sometimes be found where you least expect it. Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on when you're watching this. My name is Brandon Aries, and welcome to the Sanctuary. The other day, I was sitting in my room just scrolling through TikTok, and I scrolled to this one talking about UFC fighter Paddy Pimblett talking about mental health. Now, I'll admit, I was a little skeptical at first because from what I've seen of this guy, he's kind of a goofball, but he can fight. Though what he said in the post-fight interview was extremely moving and inspiring for me. Take a listen.
I woke up on Friday morning at 4 a.m. to a message that one of my friends back home had killed himself. There's a stigma in this world that men can't talk. Listen, if you're a man and you've got weight on your shoulders and you think the only way you can solve it's by killing yourself, please speak to someone. Speak to anyone. I know I'd rather have me mate cry on my shoulder than go to his funeral next week. So please, let's get rid of this stigma and men start talking.
Fellas, you have to speak up. I know at times it can be difficult because trust in talking about your mental health can be very scary at times with certain people. But you have to know that you're not alone. I think part of the reason why men don't talk about how they feel is because of society. Society leads men from a very young age to believe that nobody cares about their problems. We're just supposed to stay quiet about it and figure it out on our own and just be this macho persona. I am here to tell you to stop doing that. I used to be one of those people that whenever I was going through something, I would shut down. I wouldn't talk to anybody. I would just stick to myself and learn how to handle it on my own. Over time, I learned that it's okay to ask for help. And gents, this is a new generation. It's okay to talk to someone. It's not emasculating to reach out and talk to someone about what it is that you're going through. And I've spoken about men's mental health before on this channel. Here's a card up here. Obviously, men's mental health has a very special place in my heart, not just for my own mental health, but after the loss of my cousin who inspired this entire YouTube channel. When I was writing this video, I also thought of two other people who struggled with mental health. The first one being YouTuber Desmond Etika Amofa. May he rest in peace. Etika was a YouTuber that I followed back in 2016, and to this day, I still miss him. And this past June marked 3 years since his passing. And I think the impact that he had when he passed really made people think about their own mental health. Another person I thought about was Mac Miller. We all knew something was going on with him, but ultimately his passing is what brought a lot of people together. I know many people who listen to Mac as a mental safe space whenever they're going through something. When I think about a mental safe space artist for me, obviously I think about Kid Cudi. Even Kid Cudi has had his struggles with mental health as portrayed in Man on the Moon 2 and Speeding Bullet to Heaven. Looking back, my father never talked about his problems. Maybe that's why he was so angry all the time. But it makes me very grateful that times are changing. I've noticed slowly that more of my friends have been reaching out to me when they're going through something. I've also made a video talking about that. I'll leave a card up here for you. I always enjoy being there for my friends and my family and other people that I care about. And I always will be. Though some people have asked me, well, Brandon, who do you talk to? Well, I talk to you. I know that doesn't make sense at first, but hear me out. Every time I'm going through something or I hear about something that someone else is going through, I try to use it to help others. Those others being you. I've always wanted to help others using my own life experience as a way to teach some of life's most important lessons, but from a relatable perspective. And like Patty said, we have to stop the stigma of men not talking. So fellas, please talk to someone. Reach out to those friends. Reach out to your family members. And if you don't have anyone to turn to, you can leave a comment on this video. Or you can turn to the mental health hotline, 988. Guys, let's end the stigma. Let's talk. That is a wrap on this week's video. Thank you all so much for watching. I know it's a little different from what went on last week and the week before that, but this is something I felt like should have been said. But if you enjoyed this video or you want to leave a like for men's mental health, drop a like. It is always so much appreciated here in the sanctuary. For mental health, dating, everyday life advice, and movie reviews, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. And next to that is a notification bell for every week this lonely lover boy pops up in your feed. Check me out every Wednesday night on Twitch. This week we had a sponsored stream. Thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring our streams. We played some Among Us and it was a lot of fun. And being sponsored is something I never even thought could happen, especially this early in streaming. As long as I'm not first dead. Crybaby's here. You just witnessed my murder. Remember, if I didn't see you this week, I'll see you next week. Summer's almost out, as well as the beach trip drop from Only. Remember, use code Aries for 10% off your order. For video uploads and stream updates, be sure to follow my socials, my Twitter and my Instagram. Again, links will be in the description below, as well as all the equipment that I use for each and every video. And I'm also going to put in the mental health hotline down in the description. Thank you all so much for watching. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Peace.